Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it. Y'all ready for this? I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Give it up, go.
Welcome to the big show. Simply wake up.
Pump it up while your feet are stumping and the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. Pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump it up, up.
The 25 breaks a couple of tackles. And look at him go! And look at him go! He could go all the way.
Hey, you, get out of our way because today is the day we will put you away.
It's fun to stay in the YMCA. It's fun to stay in the YMCA. They have everything for your men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready to rumble.
Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it.
Aggressive, be aggressive.
Simply en fuego.
Party rock! Yeah. Woo! Let's go.
Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time.
Yeah.
And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time.
Clap.
Party rock is in the house tonight.
Oh,
Everybody just have a good
I
time.
can finish.
And we gon' make you lose your mind.
Yeah.
We just wanna see you
Shake that.
in the club. Party rock.
What's up, fam? How we doing? How we doing? Let me get the video capture thingamajigger on. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Tay's getting gifts of my wife out there in chat. Like, damn, Tay, can you give my wife a little bit of a break there, bro? I mean, come on, man. Gee golly. Oh, we do have arm cracking with SMCI. So it's pullbacks, damn it, today. I was hoping we'd get some pops on arm, and we're getting pullbacks here, even more so. So Well, GovX here. Wouldn't be surprised if this now pops up. Random play from yesterday. So GovX is popping here. Keep previous runners on watch. Keep previous runners on watch. Taquito, how you doing? Well, maybe. But literally, no lie. For half a second, I thought that was Avery. I was like, is that? No. I'm like, I did one of those double takes. I mean, that literally looks a lot like Avery when she used to have long hair. Taquito, Tay, CR Trader, Myron, Super Buddy, and Myron. What did we talk about? Lucy. I said high watch over pre-market high for a long. Beautiful. Cousin Greg, hopefully you got that since you do go long. Canadian Duck. Well, maybe how you doing as well. M15 from earlier. Let's see. We had Bus Boy. We had some high-minded lowlife and Tommy G and Nikki Floats in chat. Kev Connie, of course, Elliot, Astra Trading, Jay Webb, and Lone Wolf. Nolan. And there's King Lion also from earlier. It is a slow morning there, team. I really only wanted to trade ARM, and maybe we do still get ARM, but right now I'm not seeing a lot I like. Small caps are dead as dead can get. I mean, not small caps, but large caps, as far as what I was wanting to trade, aren't doing what it wanted. And small caps really aren't doing so much. So we had Cosm. It's not really doing anything right here at the opening bell. We're going back to previous runners, like NNE is going up today, So watch NNE. MLGO, watch for a red to green move on MLGO. So MLGO could also be a good move here. So MLGO, watch for MLGO and this red to green move back over. GovX is on watch as well. So we've got a handful overall on what to watch for the day. And Cosm, I'm going to go ahead and take that off because it just never really runs. I will put GovX on watch. All right. So GovX here, we do have to get back over. We have room up to, resistance at 425. So we got 425 resistance on GovX from yesterday. And right here, I'll just move this line up to about right there. We're pushing over it. Alrighty. All right, so that's going to be support now. So now we truly have support lines in. This may run up to 470 here, team. GovX room to 470. Lucy here. Let's see if my bounce play is still working. Boy, if this works out, I'm going to start taking bounce plays left and right starting next week. Watch those start not working then. Lucy here. Watch for a bounce off pre-market high. Watch for a bounce off of this right there. That's where I'd be looking for a bounce play on LUCY. So Lucy, and it may bounce ahead of that, but that's where I'd be looking for a bounce play on Lucy. Still watching GovX, of course, over here as well. Just started popping up. Does have room up to essentially yesterday's high of day. Really the only resistance I see until that's right about 440. There's a little bit at 440 for GovX, and then over that you should see about 465, 470. Watching NNE as well. That one's popping up. I don't think NNE is too expensive to short either, so that's another one that I know Sean's always getting on is NNE, it seems like, or one of the plays. I remember him always getting on when I kind of joined that lobby, or his lobby. Watching ARM right here with this red to green move. Red to green move on ARM, but the upper VWAP band is not looking real pretty right now. I'm thinking what we're going to get on ARM, and I forgot what day it was a couple of weeks ago that I wanted to trade ARM with you guys, and it did exactly this. And I'm like, no, I wanted you to be a good play. Yeah, NNE does have shares available, and they're not too expensive. I would want that a little bit higher. No 1875 rule. It's kind of already pulling back right now. I would have wanted that a little bit higher on NNE. If that could have gotten up a little bit higher, like at 20 to 2050, I would have shorted there. That would be a good short, or even the trend line to VWAP crack. So we'll keep NNE on watch as well for another good play. So NNE, I've got that on watch. MLGO, I'd be careful shorting that. Lucy is now looking at that bounce play. Here we go. Let's see if that actually bounces here. We do have GovX on watch. So we have kind of like what I've been seeing a lot here recently, which would be the small cap plays are dead in pre-market, or slower in pre-market, and then all of a sudden at the opening bell, we get like 4 movers to go, and we're like, where the was all this in pre-market? Yep, GovX back on the counter. Yep, Taquito, RGS drop like $2. Yeah, well, maybe. That's why I probably put that one off the list, to be honest, already. I think that one's going to be one of the ones that just doesn't do what we wanted it to do, and maybe it does at some point. But I very highly doubt it. The more days that go by, it's less and less likely that we will be able to pop. GovX. Yeah, I would be careful shorting GovX. It's more expensive to short. I would short NNE because it's a little less expensive. So NNE, I really do like. Look at that. Look at the reversal from the upper VWAP band. Damn, I should have went. And that's the thing. I can't go, oh yeah, we're going to get a team. Watch this off the upper VWAP band. Watch this reverse $2 in a blink of an eye. You know, if I knew it was going to do that, like the lower VWAP band, I would be like, hey, let's trade it. But that's what we're getting so far. I haven't looked at large cap plays. I'm trying to concentrate on one thing at a time here. Getting some pullback here on Apple. What do we got on AMD? AMD is actually up for the day. Let me know if I'm missing a pretty play that looks good or there's a shelf building. You know, you can always throw that stuff out there for me in chat. I'm always down and, you know, to look at something that I can't see because I can only watch so much, at least at this house. That's why I can't wait for the next house. I will have absolute everything on watch. We got Cosm out a new high of day. So we do have Cosm here to new high of day. All right, let's see here. We got MLGO could start to run. MLGO could be again, who's going to take the mob, or is anyone going to take the mob? So MLGO, watch NNE here back under 1790 and that VWAP and 9 EMA. Once it cracks both of those, it's got room down to 1725, 1730 area. MLGO new high of day. That's the thing. A lot of these plays a lot of these plays are popping up, creating an upper shadow, and then coming right back on down. You know, so a lot of these plays here are doing this. Look, team, be careful going long today. Any longs out there, be careful. Yeah, MLGO, keep that on watch. But again, it's $20 on the dot and then right back down to $18.75. We are, you know, starting to hit that stalemate of who's going to get. Now, GovX is doing the same thing here now. GovX doing the same thing here now, which was, again, probably going to be a good short. We're seeing a lot of that here recently. A lot of these good short ops. CM&D is low-key hype. Okay, cool. Let me know if it starts to go. It could definitely, you know, on a day like today, taquito, anything can go. NNE is exactly why I said wait for the crack of that 9 EMA and that VWAP. So we'll keep that on watch right there for NNE. Be careful as of right now. Oh yeah, Chewy, thank you to man, God, oh my God, this is killing me. Iggy over in Dex Lobby. I forgot about Chewy. Imagine people that probably are still holding long after that stupid he did that post yesterday. And you know, this goes from literally $28 to $39. $11 move. Just like, I mean, literally in 15-20 minutes, and then before you know it, before the hour's over, we're back down to $29.30, and then now today below yesterday. We're below yesterday. Lucy here, going a little below my bounce area, but you can see here what I would be looking for. It's working. It's trying to work there. Any stocks you want to go over, let me know. I don't see anything I'm in love with right now. It does seem like large cap plays might do what they've been doing this week, which is a little bit of this week, hell, let's call it a month. MLGO still on watch. It's kind of back. It's back on up to high of day area. SMCI pretty choppy today. Now, SMCI's had some bigger, better days. All right, Tesla. Now, it's been a little gross and choppy here at the opening bell, but we're trying to keep continuing up to that 202.50 mark. That's what's definitely next over 202. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Not today. I wanted to play today. I truly did. AMD, there's your play, J-Web. J-Web, here's your play, new high of day. Here's the one. AMD so far, here's your winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. And here you go. By the way, I'm pretty sure I talked about AMD not super nice, but AMD here looks better to the long side, in my opinion, to the short side. AMD here looks better to the long side, in my opinion, to the short side. Over yesterday's high of day and pre-market high of 160.60. Watch for the pop on AMD. Over that, watch for a pop to 161.50. Now you'll get through essentially, in my opinion, Wednesday and Tuesday's high of day, but you could watch that because right at the open we just dumped. So 260.85 to 260 or 160. We'll call it 160.85 to 161. Watch for resistance there over yesterday's high. So if you really want to be safe, Over 161 is going to be the long for the pop up to one. Let's see here. Let's see here. Really over 161. Watch for that pop up today to 162 to 162.50. And going back to Thursday, the 13th high of day, which is right around 162.65 ish or so. Watch for a move up to that. We also have a resistance from last Friday, a week ago, and this Monday right there as well to 162.55 up to around 163.25. That'll be my normal high of day, 162.50 to 163 area. Over 163.25, which is this Monday's high of day. Do you see where we're resisting at right now, team? Do you see where we're failing at right now? 163 what? 163 what? Watch for a good squeeze up to 166. J-Web, you just listen to them damn AMD alerts every day, bro, and you killing it. I mean, are you kidding me, team? We should just trade in my AMD. Now, again, I don't ever know which one's going to be the best. I can't trade, like, everything. I'm like, no. It's going to be AMD. But good God, that's right to the dot. 163. What is the high of day on the dot? What's the high of day? 163, high, 23. 163.23. I am 2 pennies off. 2 pennies from normal high of day, and look at the mother effing reversal from what? My levels team absolutely are, dude, team, good God. I love it. I love doing these morning alerts because they've gotten me better. If you actually need help, team, in the morning for these levels, sign up to those morning alerts. They're absolutely killer. And thank you for, exactly, and that's how you just go learn. You can go learn on your own. If you don't want to pay me $30 a month, just go learn. Go watch those every day. Every day, 3-4 times a day, you'll figure it out. You'll go, hey, I get what he's doing. I see it now. I'll do more charting lessons. They'll say, okay, enough. Like, I feel like I'm Mr. Rogers. I should do that with some of my posts. I should dress like Mr. Rogers and walk in the door like it's my front door. Hello, team. Let's get into another lesson about charting today. You know, I always like a good trend line crack. Let's get into NVDA. NVDA here has a great trend line here. Lasts about 45 minutes to an hour long. Perfect bounces. Do you see this? Put your line in here. That's your starter. Here's your setter. Oh, man, those are the good old days. Although people call me down like Bob Ross, you know, Mr. Rogers. Do you ever draw trend lines on a daily time frame? Don't think. Yep. Oh, yep, I do. Yep. We were just talking about that. I know if Mafia was in chat, because that's how Mafia makes a lot of money. There goes the most recent one that I had in right there was, we'll go like 15 minute. But I was telling everyone, you know, and then even today I was saying I haven't put it in yet, but then in my morning alerts I was saying watch for the now. We created a downtrend last week. We're creating a trend line this week. And so watch for a possible trend line crack back through 214. Could a good pullback for the day. I kept talking about this for, you know, earlier. Did I not give the SPY today? Did I really skip SPY today? Did I skip SPY today? I skipped SPY today. No, I didn't. Okay, I looked at so many tickers. Okay, I didn't. I just looked at so many tickers so far today. But the SPY was, sorry, I was freaking out there. SPY was in one. You know, I had a downtrend here, chicka, and then we hit it again here, right? And then I was like, guys, it was a Friday in chat. I was telling everyone, we broke the daily downtrend, and look how crazy that is. But yeah, Mafia in chat, because I tell everyone this. I say, trade your daily chart like a whatever your, you know, intraday chart time frame you use, whether it's a 1 minute, a 3 minute, a 5 minute. You will be successful playing trend line cracks or downtrend breaks. But yeah, Mafia, he's kind of in and out of chat. Mafia won. But that's how he makes a lot. He swing plays more so. I mean, well, I think it's half and half where he swing plays and he day trades, but a lot of his money's coming from that. Yeah, he'll just put lines in and be like, cool, downtrend break, going, you know, and especially like I always say, the prettier the better. You'll see some like we always see that are like, it's all. I just went over this yesterday so much recently, and again, that I brought up originally with Mafia. Speaking of which, it's crazy the culmination of all this together. But I said, hey, if it doesn't look like Christy Brinkley or whoever you think is smoking hot, you know, Kathy Ireland, Cindy Crawford, whoever's your girl, right? Or was your, you know, growing up. If it ain't that smoking, don't trade it. You know, find the perfect setup and trade those. You know, it's not got to be, I think pretty good. I like it. No, pretty good. Is she a 10? Is she a 27 like Avery? You know, she got to be Avery. That's me. I'm like, is she Avery? Is she Avery? Is she Avery? Is she? I did some swing plays on 4-hour charts. Yeah. There you go, Taquito. That's it, man. Yep, I put them in 4-hour charts. You can do daily if you want to as well, especially if it's a longer trend. Kind of like we had one on the SPY here. You know, this trend line crack. Again, that was another one right here, right? When we had that trend line crack. You know, that was more of one you could have probably done on a daily because it was such a long uptrend. And really, I think it connected from back here. But anywho, and then boom, look at the trend line crack. I mean, that's why I always say put your line. It's why I've said for so long, put your lines in and trade them. You know, it's hard. It's harder, obviously easier said than done. I'll try to reword that, but it's easier said than done for sure. It's much easier said than done. Let's see, NVDA. All right, NVDA. Well, we are seeing some popping here. I mean, and that's what I'm wondering if we're finally going to get that surge and move up. That's what I'm looking for. I'm wondering if we're going to get that surge and move up today overall. Now, NVDA, much better move here overall. We're back to a high of day. GovX is your small cap play to watch. GovX by far hitting the 100 count right now. So GovX is your top play to watch in small caps. Still, in my opinion, room to 470, 475, yesterday's high of day. But I wonder if, like yesterday, if we're going to get stuck in, we're going to get stuck in this ugly channel, and then maybe another play starts taking off. We'll see. There's CMND starting to creep up. Taquito brought this play up as well. So, you know, keep these plays on watch. Cosm, there you go. Big reversal back on down. I just don't see that moving today. MLGO would be your other possibility, but it's now cracking back on down too. And see, this is one of those days again. That's what I don't like watching too. I had a feeling it would crack too real quickly. I don't know if you guys got the short on NNE. I did locate shares, and it went right down to my target area. Whammy. Shit! That was the one right there, team. I don't know if you guys got it. NNE whammy. There you go, CR Trader. Yeah, I knew I'd miss it. Okay, now I talked about this yesterday. Find the perfect setup and going. Yeah, seems to work bigger than taking. There you go. There you go. Exactly. Find your plays. Just got to find your plays. I'm honestly going to probably, and I know you guys hate it, but I'm probably going to sit out ARM now. I don't want to show you over here. Let's show you over on freaking, look at this, ARM. It keeps getting into that upper band and failing, and we're not even at my breakout zone yet. That, I wanted to immediately go up, get to my breakout zone. Like, if we're failing, be at the breakout zone. Don't be below. That's another lesson for you guys. That then kind of then says this isn't an A-plus setup anymore. It was an A-plus setup, especially if what we could have done is run right up at least to like 169.50 and started. Now I feel like we could fail at any point. We could fail as in at 169.50 right here, pre-market high. We'll call it 169.35 area. But then what a lot of traders, which you may not see if you go back far enough here, we're going to have to do the 15 or the longer time frame, is running back in to the 170 mark. So once you get up to 170, which was last Thursday, right here, this little juncture, and it's a nice whole round number. And if you look the day before, we also failed right there at 170 before we broke out of it. So it kind of formed this head and shoulders with the top of the shoulders, essentially, so to speak, is at 170. Not what you really want to see. So essentially you're failing below even the breakout zone to start off with, and then you have that to work, you know, so it's Cosm easy to short. Yeah, Cosm is too. It's just not a lot of meat on the bone, Kevin. Not a lot of meat on the bone. I wanted this to pop up more. If Cosm, I call this Cosmo Kramer. I think it's had price splits, boss, but we used to short the hell out of this in 2022. Yep, and here's another one. There's the last time we shorted it. We used to short this left and right. I think that was one, and that was the one crazy day Cosm had. Look at this play in 2022, team. Gapped up from 50-something cents up to 385 and ran all the way to 23. Do the math and the percentage run on that. 50 cents to 23. That was the only day where it just kept going and going and going. Every other time we shorted this, and I don't know where it's not. I know we shorted this in 2022. I guess it was these small little pop-ups. They seem so little now. But these little gap up days, I know it was this day in April. I always called it Cosmo Kramer. It doesn't really move a lot. There's one day, and that's why I said earlier, I think it was you, Kevin. Kevin, I think you asked about it. And I was like, maybe there's that one day. And that's what I was talking about. There's literally one day that Cosm he did the crazy move. And that's, I was like, man, I wish it would have gapped up some more. I know it is gapped up quite a bit, but there was no movement in pre-market. You know, you need more movement in my opinion. So we got exactly what I figured we'd get, just to pull back down to 110. You know, we might get down to $1 and maybe slowly matriculate to like 90-something cents. Never seeing it on my skin all the time. Oh, yeah, 2022. Yeah, oh, yeah. Cosmo Kramer. Oh, Cosmo. Of course, I love Seinfeld. Oh yeah, the tube, Paula. What's message retracted? Okay, Paula, I don't know what message retracted. I don't know if that is, every time I see that, Paula, over on YouTube, that happens. I don't know what's going on. Well, if you're doing that, that's 5 messages today that were retracted, Paula. Like YouTube's like taking your messages away. Take my messages away. Dun dun. Dun dun. I got asked over in Dex Lobby NVDA, where do I think this is going to, like high of day? I would imagine as of right now, yesterday's high of day, as I talked about, if you do get my morning alerts, that is your round 1. If you can get over yesterday's high of day and that you can see a reversal also on Wednesday there, then you're into Wednesday's high of day area right at 128, but ultimately couldn't get to 130, which was last Friday's high of day. So keep that on high watch today for NVDA. We'll go through some more of these plays to get it. SMCI finally get off its ass. RGS, get the hell off your ass. Good golly. Wow, SMCI, whoa, what a slow day. Wow, that's real crazy choppy. Okay, Tesla, there's 202.50 almost, like I talked about. Oh, it hit on the dot. 202.50, whammy. There we go, liking it, loving it, want some more of it. There we go, hit my levels. A little bit choppier day so far, though, overall. I mean, I think AMD's been your better mover, and now it's down and kind of getting chopped up into that wedge right there. Apple, a little bit more of the movement today, where I figured it could go down or up. It actually is moving a little bit, but still lower shadow back up, finally creating a shelf, down so damn quick. You know, we've seen a lot of this movement lately where, like, you feel like you miss a trade, but if you actually go back and do your due diligence and look at the play, you're like, what I've even got in at? You know, like, because I would have maybe got in here candlestick confirmation and would have probably got profit, but then it was right back up, and I'm like, okay, let's sit on, you know. It wears your discipline and your patience for sure. It puts a lot of strain on that mental capacity of you trading and going, man, I don't know if I can, today, like, ooh, this is hard. And it has been. I mean, look at this. ARM, bleh, bleh. What do we got with the in plays? Meta, okay, not much there either. Microsoft, how we looking? Not really good today. Not that great so far. Still sitting on my hands, waiting for a play. NFLX, yucky mucky. Not even as good as yesterday. At least we popped up and created this beautiful channel yesterday. Because I know some traders got that trend line to VWAP crack. That was gorgeous. We'll go back to NVDA since we're moving a little bit. Questions you guys have? Anything you want to go over? Do not forget, again, here's the sign-up link for those morning alerts like I'm talking about and giving you guys levels, what to be trading, what I love a lot. And then here's my, again, I had the 4th of July sale going on. Got asked yesterday, to go ahead and start taking advantage of that. That's crazy. It says create an event because it says July 4th on there. Like, no, I don't need to create an event. And so if you need any help, team, like I said, Cousin Greg was just talking about that yesterday, how we got together. And, of course, we were, anything you want to go over, team. There's so much stuff that we can do now. Like we can also say, and he can attest, the hour flies by. I mean, there's so much that we cover that it flies right on by. It's such a great time. So much that we go over, building your confidence, your discipline, your patience, all that good stuff. And, again, I'm doing the little buy 3, get 1 free, buy 5, get 1 free. And, of course, I've marked them down anyway, so they're cheaper. Mark the buy 10, get 2 free down to 900. So that's actually, you're getting 12 for the price of 9. If you need help, sign up. Take advantage of that. Again, you can trade with me in the morning. Watch me trade live. Going up appointment, I have them in the morning. And I open up certain days. Even though it may not be on my calendar, I'm like, hey, I need to get in sooner. I'll find days. Trust me, they're ask traders in chat. That's what I do. I'm not like, nope. Find my calendar and stick. You got whatever. Yeah, I don't, nope. I'm not one of those people. I'm going to do my best to make sure I can fit you in, even if it's Wednesday or Thursday, or like today. I've got one today at lunch. Like today, I have one at lunch again today. I will find a way to get your ass in for sure. What's up, Canadian Duck CMD? We're moving up still. All right, so we're in a really tight wedge. Careful with all those upper shadows and wicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we got 8, 9 of them. Careful with that. Not as many on the bottom side. So what's that lead me to believe? Most likely, even if we go up, we're going to form more of those. So you have to have a little, I don't know, you got to have some thick skin, so to speak, to trade something like CMND. because it'll squeeze up and then has room here where? To that 200-day moving average or right around 250 area. So we have the 200-day moving average is at 2, if I can get this fixed. There we go, 245. 245. So over this high of day, watch for a pop up. Usually these plays like to run into that moving average, which is right now 245, okay? And then over 245, we then have room to, no, that's past chart history resistance. So 250 is going to be strong resistance. 245, 250. 245, 250 area. Over 2. Here goes NNE. This one's still going. Careful shorting this. That is not a good sign. I just now noticed that over here. I wasn't looking at that play. Trying to keep track of all these other ones as GovX is now coming down. This one seems to be a done play. Wheeler, I've seen Wheeler pop in the past as well. When did Cosm halt? Oh, on the way down. Yummy. Delicious. Now we're done. That play, yeah, is really dying out. NNE, though, new high of day, and so is NVDA. Those are your two movers, NNE and NVDA. Questions you guys have? Anything you want to go over, let me know now. What you want to go over, what you talking about, what you thinking about, what you looking at. AMD, yep, looking to run up kind of with, it seems like, in my opinion. I'm going to get rid of MLGO. I'll put AMD on board, being that AMD and NVDA are looking not similar, but they're definitely somewhat similar today in their setup and squeeze pattern. AMD was pretty much straight up, where NVDA went down first. Little differences, you know, but definitely looking good there from both breaking out of their bullish flags. I missed the 175 bounce. You got that, though, Canadian Duke. Let's see here. I missed the 175 bounce. Still. Gotcha. CMND. I would say that's your secondary mover right now. CMND. Here we go. Watch for that move up. This is going to be your secondary mover. I would say all eyes are on NNE. Not that there's a ton of volume there. Same thing with here with CMND. You know, you got better volume, but it's not a ton. You know, it's not 5, 4, 3, whatever. It's 1, you know, which is good, 1 to 2 mil per some or less. But you need to keep this up, because beforehand we weren't doing shit, and this was gross up and down through the VWAP like butter, or knife through butter. Then the the volume came, and now we're moving up. Need to keep that volume around. NVDA, again, here we go, team. If you're in long, I am not still a big fan of NVDA, but we have room to 128. If you're in long, here we go. Over yesterday's high of day of 128.50. This has room, or 126.50, I should say. This has room to 128. 128 next resistance line here on NVDA. Next resistance line's 128 on NVDA. Here we go. I would imagine if this goes up high enough, I'll look for a bounce play on NVDA. If this goes up high enough, I'll look for a bounce play back at 126.50 on NVDA. So let's see if we can go up a little over 127, and I'll trade this. I'm going to get rid of ARM. Not going to trade ARM today. It could possibly move still, but I know what is moving, and it's NVDA. NVDA, if I'm trading it, I'm going to go with next Friday's expiration date. I wouldn't be trading today's expiration date. We'll go with the 126 calls. Next Friday's expiration date, the 5th of July. GovX continues to fall back here. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more of a pop right here, and then a pullback down to, like, say, 126.18, 126, somewhere in here for the bounce play. Let's see how high we go, though, at first. Yeah, 126.25 area would be my bounce play. 126.25. Right now, even if it started pulling back now, I'd be down for a bounce if it started pulling back now. NNE, new high of day. NNE, new high of day. Here we go, team. NNE. We do have room to run, and I like the line that they put in, 2135-ish area. Essentially, the line that they have in, it's the close, and then the low of day, and then another open. So we've got a lot of lines right there at 21. So 21 resistance on NNE. 21 resistance on NNE. SPY finally getting a good move up. SPY, are we getting moves finally across the board? SPY's got that nice jolt right here, team. Huge move from the SPY. Oh, what do we have at the top of the hour? Did something come out at the top of the hour? Holy moly right there. I just now realized that. There was a nice good move there at the top of the hour. Anyone know on Trading View if you have a one-time frame, 3 minutes, etc. If you can have one, but you can still play it. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. So maybe I don't know, and some brokerages don't like Thinkorswim. you can't, I mean, there might be a script that you can put in there, but the overlay essentially, like, you know, but you can't actually, no. Like if I go in on like Thinkorswim and like point being, like, see, I have the 90 MA, that 90 MA is going to change depending on what time frame you're in. So if you go in and put the 200 SMA, it'll then change per time frame. NNE new high of day. Okay, we're running over 21. NNE has room now to 2250. NNE has room to 2250. AMD is taking off. SPY is taking off right here, team. SPY is taking off right here as well. No, NVDA, give me a little bit more of a pullback. I don't think it's going to. I think we're going to just keep shooting up here. AMD new high of day. NNE new high of day. We are flying here. Good golly. We are flying. NNE, and I feel like I'm missing plays, and I don't want to just jump in here at the top. 2250 next resistance line. So 2250 for NNE. Wow, man. Oh, yep, armed. I know, it's annoying. Right, yep, their code for it. Yeah, there you go. See, that's the thing. You have to have a script for it. So what I do like, you can write scripts for some of that stuff, but yeah, you have to have a script for it. Active Trader's another one of those. That's for Thinkorswim, though. Thinkorswim. Active Trader. If you need, like, scripts for... I'm very basic on my trading. I don't want all that extra stuff. I'm good. I've got it already kind of over here on Thinkorswim, or Trade Ideas, I should say, if I'm wanting to use it. But if you have Thinkorswim, go ask Active Trader. Go to Active Trader's lobby, or whenever he's live again, go ask Active Trader. He has all those scripts for... You can put LULD on the level 2 on Thinkorswim. You can put like in your trading box, you can put like, you know, all kinds of stuff. You can put like, there's like these cool little scripts where you can put like right here in the top left hand corner, it'll just, instead of having to look for it, you can put whatever you want in there. You want the high of day, the low of day, how much volume, whatever. You can have like a cool little box over here, so you don't have to like go find it or hover over it. It just is sitting there for you. Or in that script, it can just say 200 SMA and let you know what it's at. So not forget where the line, you don't have to put the line in. You can literally just have 200 SMA, you know, 50 SMA, whatever. You can have them written out over here, and then they'll just have the price level for you, you know, so you can have, so yeah. I don't care for that, but if you need it or want it, they're out there. You can have it for sure. NVDA, no, I wanted a little bit more of a dip. Stop rolling here. Ugh. NVDA probably had, there was my pullback. I was talking, and I wasn't trying to say anything, but look right here, team. Right when I was talking there, I was like, okay, please keep coming, and then, oh no, I want to bounce play. I'm not going to try to go in for these breakouts here, so that way if we get in together, that's my one thing with you. I don't want to get in with the play, and you guys are like, well, we just lost, thanks, AK. We waited forever for one play, and then we lost. I only have the basic V. Well, there you go. Yep, Cisco. That's all I use, Cisco. So I don't use any of those other, you know, indicators, but I mean, if you want them, they're out there, you know. That's the cool thing about, you know, a lot of these. That's why I, you know, try to tell you guys which one of the charting services to go use, because of the, you know, how well they are, how good they are, you know, just the stuff that you can do. So I like it. Very good. Trading View's awesome. You know, Thinkorswim, Weeble's pretty nice as well. Like that one. So those are probably the top 3 in my opinion that I would tell traders to go toward if they want to have good charting. WHLR, this is halted up for a second time, so I want to see, actually for a 5th time? It said resume for the 5th time, so we've been halted 5 times, I guess so. Just watching this, it could become one of those parabolic plays on a Freaky Friday that runs to that 200-day SMA all the way up to 60, you know, I doubt it, but could. BNY is a top gainer on the day, and the rest of these plays are just slow. And, oh, CMND. All right, so maybe let's look for some shorts on CMND. Has anyone located shorts on CMND? Now, this is well above the VWAP, so you do have to worry about that trend line. That's the only thing where I'd say look for a short here, down to the trend line. That, I'm trying to get that, you know, in as tight as I can with the bodies of the candles, and I think I can actually get even tighter. We'll go right about right there. We'll just go with the right about right there. And we are right on that trend line right now. So watch for that trend line crack, possibly down through 2 to 190 and 180. Now, quick little short. Not the short of the day so far, in my opinion. Wait on that, okay? See, we have several trend lines to get when they crack. All things showing us reversal possibly. I wouldn't be touching any trend line cracks though, D. So I don't know which ones you're talking about. I wouldn't touch any I wouldn't be touching no AMD or NVDA. I mean, they're just so overextended off that VWAP. I wouldn't touch those trend line cracks. That's just me. Cisco, yes sir. We talked about that a little bit earlier. AMD. And the main thing, look at it, team. Look at it, surging here over my levels. What did I tell you? It hit today, and there you go, 160. It's about to hit my ultimate high of the day. Called this out in pre-market. Oh, man, that's what I hate about when you go. I was all about some ARM, and it ends up being AMD and NVDA, and they go today. Those are the ones that broke out. Gah! Yeah! CMND, watch for the trend line crack. CMND, watch for that trend line crack, though. I don't like it because it's too... And I like the trend line, but it's too choppy to where... a lot of the time with... I say a lot of the time, but some of the time with these... You'll come down to, like, say, even 208 to about $2, and then and then form this shelf, and then squeeze for more. Or maybe go down a little bit lower and bounce at 190. And if you don't take your profit, then does the same thing and bounces back up. Don't be surprised if that happens with the CMND short. I would rather it much be right here at that trend line, going up right here, because there's less crack zone down. A lot of the time when you do too much staircasing and you haven't moved that much, you've moved 40 cents. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs and 40 cents. Got to be a little more careful right through there, okay? Spy ripping new high. I mean, geez, AMD right to my ultimate high of day. I'm waiting for maybe to get a short too on NNE. Would love to get a short on NNE since I do have shorts located. I'm going to get Spy there, or AMD, I should say, right into my line of resistance now. Honestly, that was a good short opportunity. Let's just be honest. That was a great short. My head today is just in one of those spaces where I'm just like, not again with the today. But that was, boom, 166. Look at that reversal. That would have been a great short opportunity. Like, I just want to come over here and just look at, like, next week's, next Friday, I would have done the 165 puts. Let's just see how far that moved down off a high of day for the puts. 282 down to 30 cents. Nothing too crazy. But still decent movement. Low of days 282 and we move, you know what I mean? So nothing too crazy. I was just seeing how much that moved. But that's kind of your play so far. Spy, all the way back up to 550, all the way back up to 550 for the Spy, which all-time highs is 551. I said, what did I say my normal high of day would be? I think I did say that.
For a bounce, and if we have 47, I should say, 65 for your ultimate low of day. For your move back on normal high of day, 549 pre-market high. Over that, watch for a pop and a surge to 549.50, and over that to 550. I think we could easily, if we do squeeze up over 549, I think we head up to 550, if not 551, which was a pre-market kind of all-time high from that Thursday I just mentioned, Thursday before last. That'll be my ultimate high of day.
Well, maybe listen to your own damn alerts, Joshua Allen. Good God Almighty! And look what happened when it went over 449. Son of a stupid asshole. These plays look like they're going to continue to go. I'm still not in that confidence level of over my ultimate high of day, which we are now getting on AMD to go long, and NVDA because we still have room up to 128. I don't like chasing these plays when they're this high up on the long side. It is a little bit different story for shorts. I don't mind getting in when we're just dumping away, but for some reason when we're up and away, I have to get a bounce or a pullback. I just can't at this height jump in for a long. Good. Let's see here. Yeah, I got you, D-Saw. Just be careful with those trend line cracks. I think deck is done for the day. See what do you got here, Taquito. Oh, there you go. Good job, Taquito, getting that out there. Paste that in. Okay, I was like, at first, I'm like, what, Taquito? What? Huh? We're rolling here, team. Beautiful moves. Beautiful moves right here, team. So we are getting some good pops. ARM is now getting through that 170 area. That's fine if it squeezes. At this point, it's just momentum based, and I would have rather this happened earlier in the day, not 45 minutes in. And really, the 30-minute in pop was, to me, the better pop on NVDA, SPY, and AMD at the top of the hour. So that 30-minute pop was the best one, and that was the move, and I wasn't looking at those plays. ARM, just be careful with it. I think it's got potential, not as much as it did. Still, I'm just going to sit back and wait for the day, see if we get any solid setups where I feel super safe taking a trade, because I do still want to get a trade in, so you can I want you guys to be like, oh wow, this is very easy. I understand this is how we do it. Just get in, wait, and patience, and boom. And but we did finally get that little pop on ARM. Not a big pop, but we get a little small pop on ARM. I think NVIDIA fills the gap. 0 day fills the gap to what 0 day? What gap? And you need to sign up. I don't know if you have them or not, but you need to sign up for those morning alerts. I tell you my levels. Tay, CMND, trendline break, get in. Yeah, I talked about this, Tay, already. Trendline crack possibilities, but I don't like this multiple staircase up. We formed 5 stairs now in the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so this is kind of what you're hoping you get, is just a big red candle. See, at first you had the trendline crack and we're not doing anything. Now this big move comes down in, and you need to take profit anytime you get a bigger red candle, in my opinion. Because you just don't know if this play is going to hold up here, like I talked about. Is it going to hold up here? Where is it going to hold up at? But the trend has cracked. The trend has cracked. 128, yes. But 128 was my next resistance line on NVDA. Whatever that high of day was from a few days ago. Literally, it's crazy. These levels just hitting one after the other. Almost hit my 128 mark. Almost hit my 128 mark. I want to set up. Give me something here. I don't want the breakout. Now we're getting a kind of big reversal up top. Not big, but decent size reversal from the SPY. Here comes a big 60 cents now. Now we're moving into about a 70-cent reversal. Just a sell-off. I mean, this is just skaters. Oh, skaters. This is just traders that are scared up top. They're just, I say scared, but some are just taking profit. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe we're up this much. Let's take profit. Yay. And so now we have some profit taking at the top and high of day. Yeah, shocking, not at all. So here we go. Nice little sell-off here. I still think the SPY is bullish. Could you have predicted that trend, trend reversal, high of day move, and now we're just dumping out of nowhere? That's kind of hard to predict. Good sell-off though right now. People taking some profits. I would still imagine overall in the day, these play. We'll see. I have seen days though that we go up, and next thing you know, we reverse, and but a lot of people's mouths are dropped. And you're like, oh my, are we really at new low of day and way below low of day? Is this really happening? So I wouldn't be surprised, my point being, if we end the day at like 545 on the SPY. I still say this plays bullish as can be as long as we hold 549. As long as we hold 549, we're still good to go on the bullish side for SPY. Heard that story, Tay. Canadian Duck is NNE about to have a trendline crack. I'll go over to NNE. I don't really like it, honestly. I like the downtrend break a little more. There's not the best of trend lines to put on it. You could put a trend line in right there and that trend cracked, but I don't like when you do this and then come off of it and then you're back on it again. It's because a lot of the time, traders maybe not see that trend overall possibly, and it's not the best trend. The only thing I like about it, it's ugly, about like its move today, just the movement's not pretty. We did form a little bit of a head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder. You do not want this to stay above 20. You want this below 20. It's like get below 20 stat. If it stays above 20, it's most likely going to squeeze back on up. And you definitely don't want it riding back in the old trend line up. Canadian Duck. Yep, 1 minute. I see you, brother. I see what you're looking at right there, I'm thinking. I see what you're looking at right here. Big Dunning. Nope. Big Chungus. Nope. Just sitting on my hand, just like yesterday. I haven't seen anything I liked a lot at all. The only play I liked was, or I should say not liked, but it was my favorite play was ARM, and it's proved to me that, I missed the best play. SPY was a great move. AMD, great move. NVDA, and I then wanted to bounce on NVDA, but it kept going. Now we're coming back down for a bounce potential, so that's what I'm kind of watching with SPY as well with NVDA to see if we come down to a bounce area on said plays, which mine would be 126.20-ish, maybe somewhere right around there, which I still do have the contracts pulled up. Let me get back over there. NVDA. Next Friday, like I talked about, and the 126 calls. So looking for a bounce play potentially if we go down a little bit lower here on NVDA. As the green days, it says green, red days, it turns down. Yep, Big Chungus, that's definitely noticed that for sure as well. That's why I just would be careful here with this overall. If you do take the trend line crack, please take profit. So if you did get in Canadian and you're in right now for the trend line crack, like I said, please take some profit at 20. Take profit at 20 for NNE. I have shorts available, but I want a little bit better of a setup. I will be sad if this just all of a sudden sees a huge red candle down to like 1940 though. But that's what you want. You want this through 20 and even through 1975. You got to get through 20 and 1975. And there's that little small little tick off 19, or I should say 20. Mentally traded. There you go, Canadian Duck. That's all good. I'm done for the day. Hit my goal of $100 just watching unless it's clear as day. Gotcha, Canadian Duck. I feel you. I feel you on that one. I thought you, man, well, I guess not, D. Starley. I just pressed the, because I'm going to take a quick little break, because I'm going to take a quick break, get my mind right, okay? And then I'll be back in because I want to get a trade. I just went over and looked at Deck. Deck's down how much for the day? I was like, he's still going live. I was like, holy cow, Deck's down like 2K, 2,500. He's down 1,800 on one SPX. That's why I don't trade SPX. That shit, hell no. That and EQ, NQ, ES, hell no. Damn, 720 on another trade. So yeah, be careful. I'm just letting you guys know that because I know he trades SPX. If you can't trade SPY, you know, on a consistent basis, please be careful trading SPX. Be careful-ato. Okay, I'm going to take a quick little break, team. I'm hoping that and I swear if this bounces right here and goes back up, and it might on NVDA, I'm like, I wanted this to go down, and I don't know if it's going to. I wanted 20, and it's probably going to bounce off of yesterday's high of day, more so at the tip top of it, and it's not even there yet. And that's why I'm like, I wanted it lower. See, it hadn't even come to yesterday's high of day yet. So I'm still waiting on a bounce play on NVIDIA to come down a little bit lower. I'm going to take a quick 5-10 minute break, and then I'm back on the mic for the rest of the morning. Learn to be patient, mostly to ignore my FOMO. D. Sarley 100%. Had to get my mind right when Team USA got red carded in the 18th minute yesterday and had to play a man down the rest of the game. Hey, Thomas, how'd that fare for them yesterday? I completely forgot about it. What's up, Elise, by the way? Elise, beautiful. Marky, how you doing, Marky Mark? What are your thoughts on shorting calls in below $1? It's just going to be a slow and steady play. Talked about this most likely to go around 95, 90 cents, and we're there. Atri over in Dex Lobby, said thanks for the short alert. I think somewhere in here is kind of a landing zone, right? And so it's a slow and steady move. Not a great move, Mark, and I know you already asked about it earlier, but you could see exactly, you're like, well, I know it's a little too late, but you're right. Just not a lot of movement there, really. Let's see here. Probably going to use those large accounts. Oh yeah. I can't. That's why I don't try to short the top. I don't short that top. Do not short that. Do not do it. Just don't, team. Don't short the top. Short under support. So much easier and so much safer. It's the reason I have a 93% win rate. Oh, we lost Thomas. I had a feeling we'd lose. And then I forgot to watch the old dummies. On NFL Network yesterday, they did a replay for whatever reason of the Super Bowl run the Broncos made. And, of course, it's been a while since we've been good. So, anyway. And see, awesome. Also, look where we're basing out at. The 200-day moving average. So, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. 200-day moving average. Right here. Right there, baby boy. Right there. We're right on top of it. But anyway, so it was Steelers. We had the bye week, but then it was us against the Steelers. And then the Patriots. And then the Panthers in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I relived that a little bit. I was like, it's been a minute. I'm gonna watch this again. And then I literally, by the time it was about, whatever, anyone was like, oh yeah, I forgot to watch the debate and I forgot to watch the soccer game or the soccer match. Let's see, but now we got to play Uruguay, and we are going to get smoked. Yeah, Thomas. We had that one run. We had that one run, Thomas, in the World Cup, 2014, right? I think it was 2004, 10 years ago in the World Cup. If I'm not mistaken, it was 2014 World Cup. If I'm not mistaken, it was 2014 World Cup. We made that little bit of a run. That was probably the best squad, in my opinion, that the men put together. You might as well watch the women, okay? If you want to watch someone win, go watch the women play. They're a much better team. Oh, man. Damn it, NVDA, you son of a biatch. Yeah, you fat bastard. You fat bastard. Son of a... Damn it. Oh, man. All right, team, I'm going to take a quick little break. There's a reason why I haven't traded today. Unless you got the breakout on... Or even, CMND. CMND could have got a breakout on it as well. Small trend line crack. Did that really just happen right there, team? Was that real or a misprint? Damn, did anyone be able to... I mean, that needs to let you know if you are in short, be careful. I need to maybe get out of this soon. That's not a good sign a lot of the time for longs. Or for shorts, I should say. Let me take a quick little break. I don't see anything I like as of right now. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. I'm going to put NVDA on. No, we already got that on, so I'm going to put the SPY on right here. All right, I'll be right back, team. Be back here in just a few minutes. Don't you be going nowhere, okay? Let's see, up 150 to done. There you go, Super Buddy, Super Buddy, Super Buddy. Thank you for all that you do. Have a good weekend, all. Super Buddy's heading out. Well, Super Buddy, I'm sorry you don't want to hang around this afternoon and talk about July 4th, week and what you're going to do and shooting off fireworks and, me doing the choo-choo cha-cha dance. I was going to do the choo-choo cha-cha dance for you later again. If you don't want me to do the choo-choo cha-cha dance, fine. I see how it's going to be, 2:45 Eastern, if you want to join. Choo-choo cha-cha. Thomas, we have 2 years to get our shit together so we don't embarrass ourselves on our own. Yeah, I know, Thomas. We'll see. We'll see, Thomas. Also got to have... Oh, man, Taquito, my other brother from another mother. Man, all right, brother. You have a good weekend, boss. Let's see here. All over trading. Well, you ain't close the broker down. That's why you close the broker down, and you just look at this handsome chiseled face. How you doing? Thomas, go take your break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back.
Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come, 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 baby, come, baby, baby, come, come. You gotta give me love and you gotta give me some. Come, baby, baby, come, come. Come, baby, baby, come, come. You gotta give me love and you gotta give me some. Come, baby, come, come. Step everybody, step everybody. You gotta give me love and you gotta give me some. Come, baby, come, come. Come, baby, come. All together now, come on. You gotta give me love and you gotta give me some. Come down.
Let's go! Crap, I just got back in. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Anyone in? Anyone in? NNE. Did you get in there? Hopefully you guys got in on that short opportunity. It came on down. Oh, that is a perfect short. Baby, let's go. My entry there wasn't the best of entries, and I took some profit already. 1972. 1972 is my entry. 1972 is my entry. I just went in 1,000 shares. I told you guys. NNE, $20 shelf crack. High watch for me. NNE here. If we get down to 19 again and crack the VWAP, I'm looking to take more. So look for this VWAP crack right here. CR Trader. CR Trader, did you get in? Did you get in? You got the King Lion there. Made some money today. 210 for King Lion. Good job, King Lion. Good job. Good job, King Lion. Let's go. NNE team. The only I'm looking at over here is NNE. NNE coming down a little bit more. That spread's a little annoying on it. It's getting real close to the crack zone, though. NNE's crack zone's coming up. There we go. NNE. Spread got a little bit tighter there for a minute. I took a look. I'm out. I'm out. I didn't mean to flatten. You idiot! Press the wrong key there, team. I flattened out. I got out of the trade on accident. I did not mean to flatten out. If you're in the trade, I meant to scale out a little bit right now. It's tightening up. Scale out a little bit. I did not mean to flatten out, but I meant to stay in this for one last pullback. I think we can get down to one last good red candle. I really feel like we could get down to 18-ish or so. But it's got to crack through 19. Through 19, we should see 1865 minimum through 19. Damn it! I didn't mean to scale out. Dang it. Oh, AMD as well. Here comes maybe some crack back through 165. I talked about that. AMD as well. Dang, I did not mean to get out of that. Did not mean to get out of that. AMD, the shelf crack right there. We're getting the moves down. I meant to bring up NVDA, but it already cracked before I could alert it to you guys. But NVDA had a 126.50 shelf crack. So finally something was formed. I know D. Sarley mentioned earlier trendline crack. I didn't think it would be trendline cracks. I thought it would be something else, and we kind of formed these shelves. SPY kind of was a trend crack in the end, like a real tight. It was getting tighter and tighter and tighter into like this really tight wedge. Well, hopefully you made some money there. I mean, good job, CR Trader. Stay in NNE. NNE is going to go down more. I really feel like I want to just get in this like 500 shares because I feel like it's going to go down more. I really want to, but I don't want it to pop back on up. I don't want to lose my little bit of profit that I've made either for the day. You know what? I below the VWAP here, we're building kind of like we did last time. I'm in right now. I'm just going to go in 500 shares here for that crack below and down below 19 to the 1820 mark. 1850, 1825 mark, somewhere in there. We are entering the Thanos crossover. Already did in the 3-minute time frame. About to enter it in the 5-minute. If we crack 19, because what's going to happen, it's going to be like when it cracks 20 and it's going to fly down so quick. So I want to have this better entry up top. Let's see if we get that crack back. Yeah, good job, 0 day. Why not just get back in? That Canadian. Yeah, there you go. That's, man, do you see how weird is that? My intuition. And then whatever, intuit, whatever. But yeah, I am in now. I am in right now. 500 shares. 1922 is my cost basis. 1922 is my cost basis. Good moves, though, from large caps. That's what I kind of was waiting for. To see if we were going to go up anymore. We're going to get that reversal. One thing right now that sucks about NNE is the volumes died off big time. So it's just kind of be like last time, a big sell-off out of nowhere, you know, for NNE. So, and there's that pop back. See, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen. Now let's see if we get the reversal, though. That's the only thing I would really care for here. Is a quick pullback back on down. I'm watching the level 2. That helps out with the spread here. I just want to let everyone know this is what I'm watching over on NNE is the spread here. And the spread on it is like 20 cents, 23 cents right now. So that's the way. It was just 10 cents. And that's another reason why I got in, by the way, Canadian Duck. because the spread was tight. I like when the spread gets tight. The spread is terrible on this play. It's not that great. Now that it's a great thing for when you get pullbacks if you're already in a play, because when you get a sell-off, it truly will just dump away. We need this through 19. Once this cracks 19, it's going to get completely bearish in my opinion. And if it gets back above 1980 in the 90 MA, I'll just cut the 500 shares here. That is the one thing about this play. Look at the decaying volume right now, team. That's the one reason I was a little worried about it here, but I figured maybe volume would pick back up a little bit, maybe into this size once we crack down, and it's only gotten worse. So just leading you through this play overall. It's not the best because of that spread, A, B, volume. I mean, that's just the truth about this play, unfortunately. Any questions, you guys? Any stocks you want to go over at all? I know there's a quick reversal right back on up. You know, now this, I still feel like we're bullish for the day with large cap plays, and I feel like we're going to go up for more. That's just my opinion. I feel like we could definitely go up for more. Just really felt like we're about to crack back on down there. Oh, we were so close. I hate days like today. Want more movement. I need better setups. Because even this looks really good. This is perfect. Slower. I should say lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. And then that's all we get. That's all we get. And it's right at the 90 MA. It's got to fill right now or I'll be stopping myself out of this play. So what do you think about Lucy short on earlier, either 3-minute Thanos? Okay, I'll go to Lucy in a second. Let me watch this. I'll go to Lucy right here. Lucy and this, let's see, short on either 3-minute Thanos or upper VWAP. Yeah, I would say that upper VWAP projection was pretty nice. You know, we've done that earlier. It's really flattened out. I don't really see it popping up, honestly. But again, there's not a lot of short on this play. You know, we're in one of the, like this, I really had a decent feeling here. We're right at it. Let's see if we fail. I had a really good feeling that NNE was going to completely obliterate itself back through 19 here, but it didn't get through 19. I'm waiting for it to confirm in this 3-minute time frame, which we're about to, team, and seeing where we finish out, if we get a sell-off here or not. Looking like we may be breaking up and out of that downtrend, so that's why I'm seeing if we get one sell-off here. We've got 10 seconds left on NNE in this candle. Come on, fell back on down, stay below the 9. Come on, it fell back hard though. Give me a pure rejection here. Come on and show me something. No, that's one. If I can do math correctly here. Boom. So we just closed and we're still below it. All right. So we still are below it. The new candle just opened up, and here I'll put the downtrend line 2 in as well. So you can see here, we're right at resistance. You know, this is where a lot of traders would be coming over and going short. So we're either going to break out here or we're going to fell back on down. And I'm going to stay in this because I'm in small. I'm only in 500 shares. Just trying to show you guys how I'm sticking to my stop loss here and saying, hey, this is still in resistance. This needs this and still can fell back on down and come back down to the VWAP and then really cave away. Come on here. There we go. Come back on down. I would love just this massive, huge red candle sell-off, obviously is what you're looking for here at this point, back through the VWAP down to 19. Got that, Ethan, though, overall, and Lucy in the sky with diamonds? All right, cool. We're just waiting in this play now. Just waiting away. Moment that brings up a dull day. There's a big reversal right there. Times 2. Here we go. All right, come on, NNE. Also, Lucy there. Lucy, yeah, okay, Ethan, there you go. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Yeah, same thing. You know, upper VWAP band. We're not really moving up right here. You know, even if you get that Thanos crossover and you get in a little bit later on in the 3-minute, you know, possibly back down to 50 cents, you know, so it's hard to you know, some of these plays today, you're just not getting a lot of good, solid movement. You know, even earlier with CMND, you know, finally this cracked back on down here a little bit for you guys on the short, but again, nothing like major. You're like, oh yeah, I banked on that one. That one's all the way back down to 140. Yeah, baby. You know, none of that really, unfortunately. You're just not getting. I told everyone about Cosm earlier, right? You know, over on YouTube. You got it, Mark, and then there you go. Even again, there you go, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. So it's just one of those days. You know, it is overall where you've got to kind of go get those scalps from here on out really overall and try to get some, you know, some small moves in if you get them, even in the large cap realm, even in the large caps. I forgot, team, let me get some water real quickly. Hold on one sec. Let me get some water real quickly. I forgot to do that when my ass. Forgot to do it.
You thought I was down. You thought I was gone. Thought I wasn't around. Thought I left you alone.
And cut. All right, cool. I'm right back. I'm back. All right, any stocks you want to go over, let me know. Anything that you're in currently, you want to ask me about my play, or is everyone kind of going to take in the weekend and saying, hey, I think we've seen enough, and then maybe get a play here in the next hour if something starts to form, you know, in these large cap plays could be the possibilities as well, just because they've moved up a good amount today. But 0 day, Ethan, CR Trader, what we got? Anything Canadian Duck, King Lion, Jim Bond. Well, maybe if you're still around before your son's got the old basketball. Super Buddy is already out of here, but Thomas, Taquito, if you're around, anybody need anything? Big Chungo, Mahungo, Bafungo. What we got? Anything? We just chilling. We're done. Kind of sitting back. Made our money. If you made the money, which I would be doing. Chia pet chilling. Good. Still. I'm still okay. Cool. CR Trader. Cool. Yeah, we're still in the downtrend, so we're still good on this trade. Just waiting for that one more big red candle for us. Bam, baby, give it to us. What's up, Wahab? How you doing, baby boy? J Webb just sitting here and waiting. He says, boy, I'm about to go crack me old cold beer. Amazon dumping down. Are you still in? Amazon. Oh, long term? Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, did I forget to go over Amazon maybe? No, maybe I forgot. No, I did go over Amazon. I went over so many plays today. Oh, no, it's good, girl. Well, I'm only in 250 shares. I'm only in 250 shares still. But catnip, oh, yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm in that one for 200 break, baby. Yep, still here. Good. Well, maybe. Anything going on for you? King Lion? Nope, not much going on. And yeah, and then look at NVDA trend line. Let's go. Amazon had a nice trend line crack. Boom, baby. So Amazon had a pretty nice trend line crack right there. But yeah, I'm still in long term. Catnip, I'll still be in that because I'm only in small. I'm going to finally free up some leverage to get in something else long term if possible. And it would be NVDA. I'm freaking looking at it. Come on and dump in any. Good golly already. What trend line are you talking about? Like from right here? Are you doing that one? Is that your trend line that you set in there, boss? Is that your trend? Mr. J Webb? I'm in AMD from 159 partial out at 166. Oh, there you go, well, maybe. That was a great one. You know, well, maybe this morning, well, maybe. AMD was absolutely money this morning. AMD, we'll go over to it real quickly right here so we can see if we get that trend line crack. Now, it is a weirdish trend line because we extend off of it with that head and shoulders. Reminds me a lot of early of CMND. I don't think it dumps away, just not quite yet. Now, again, maybe it does with the SPY and everything just flutters itself down because AMD is doing it as well. And so I would say, well, maybe. Waiting for 167 for the rest. Gotcha. Well, I would say, well, maybe. Depending on how long you're holding that. I would probably cut it if it cracked. I mean, you could go VWAP, but I would give it at least to like 163. But if it cracked 163, it's probably coming down for real. And we're going to see one of those days that I said I talked about earlier that I wouldn't be surprised if we saw. Here goes NNE team. May have to stop out of this. May have to get out of it. We'll see if we rejected the downtrend line here. I am not going to stay in it forever. Right at the 9 EMA, right at the downtrend. Still doesn't want to give up. And I will reshort this under 1920. If this pops up and starts to move back up and does some dumb channel, I know now this is the crack zone. You know, just like earlier, we're doing the same damn thing again. So I'll stay green for the, overall for the day and just stop out of this trade, but I will definitely reshort that ass. Watching CMD, but it's a shaky stop. It's a little shaky over there. Lucy in the sky with diamonds, nothing too much there. Small caps again, just kind of fizzling out. Like I talked about with you guys, we have that shortened week next week. We have a shortened week next week, team. NNE here. I'm going to keep this on high watch, see if we get candlestick confirmation. This is about to, oh no, we still got, we're about to confirm here. We got a little over a minute left. Got a minute left, still in the downtrend. I'm going to give this a little time still, waiting for it to confirm. But next week is short. Don't forget, next Thursday we're off for July 4th. Wednesday is a half day. Okay? Wednesday, half day. Thursday, we're off. July 4th is on Thursday, okay? NNE, I didn't short yet, but looking at 100 shares, your thoughts, 19. Yes, Tay, love it. Tay, chef kisses for that. Because that's what my ass is over here waiting for. I got this shelf crack, and then anyway, but yes, I'm wanting this. This. Hiya. Karate chop. Come on. Sell off. NVDA more short. That, like I was just saying, 0 day. This reminds me of the CMND play where it kind of built that, I'll go back to a 1 minute time frame where it built a little bit of a head and shoulders. Oh no, this wasn't the head. Which play had the head and shoulders on the trend line, team? This was one where I thought you wouldn't get a good short, and that's why I keep going to it because of the staircase, and it didn't go down that far. But same with NVDA. I just don't think there's a lot left on it right now. Just not right now, anyway. Sorry, Tay. Yeah, Tay, wait for the under 19. I don't know how that would hold up. At least down to 18, if not into the 17s. But we'll be slow. So many people take off the whole week. Oh yeah, for sure. It'll definitely be slow next week. And so my point being, what I was saying was small caps are already kind of dying off. Next week, small caps could be ultra dead. Now we'll see how dead they are for sure. Obviously, I'll be around Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll go live Wednesday morning. And of course, it's only a half day. Monday, Tuesday, I have one-on-one, so I'll only be able to go live for lunch, but then I'll go live Wednesday morning. Again, it's only a half day, and then I'm heading out and celebrating July 4th. But I will be back on Friday, and I will go live Friday morning for sure for you guys, just like I am right now today, a week from today. A week from today, go live. Good golly, come on, NNE. You go be effing kidding me, mate. Look at this thing. Come on here. The spread's also, 20 cents at times, so that's also pretty not so good. Anyone over on YouTube need anything? Definitely like to go live for you guys on Fridays over on the tubes. Anyone need anything? Whew. Well, we are getting one of those days when you just don't want to wake up. Let's see, NVIDIA forming it kind of forming a little bit of it. Especially the downtrend looks a little bit better in my opinion, 0 day. I do like this downtrend, so I'm going to whip this around here. I'm going to whip this guy around right here. And that downtrend looks pretty juicy. I'll get it up. So watch for that down. If I can get it in there a little bit tighter. There we go. Boom. There's your downtrend on NVDA. See what it is, short of the run of the VWAP and just came out. It's a small profit. He cracked. Yes, let's go to the SPY here. SPY's been, more profitable recently. That's why I always tell traders, when you get to all-time highs, it was looking, in my opinion, right here until we started going into that Thanos crossover that I talk about all the time and getting under the 9 EMA, and then the MACD starts to turn bearish. And then there you could trade them. You could trade the Thanos crossover. This is a gorgeous 3-minute time frame, 9 EMA Thanos crossover today. It's easy peasy. Yep, Bunny. Yep. Thanos crossover. This is, you don't find them in every play. We could go through a lot of these plays, and you're seeing them a little bit more so today. But the Thanos crossover today is working out like a gym. Right under the, if you see this under the 9 EMA and the MACD goes bearish, which I could pull this up for you guys across the board here. So I'll kind of show you what I'd be looking for every single day. Look at this. Every single day you can, if you can, maybe the 5-minute time frame. Below the 9 EMA, the MACD goes bearish. Look at the good short opportunity. You don't get this every day, so I forget about it a lot of the time. Let's see if Apple, you could use it for Apple. Nope, Apple wasn't as big of a move. I know you can use it for NVDA because it's the same move as the SPY, right? Boom, under the 9 EMA, and we're staying under the 9 EMA, and we were bearish at the same time. So you could have got in on NVDA for the short at 156, or 126.56 and still in. For the SPY, you could have got in on the Thanos crossover right here because you wait till this night the MACD goes bearish, and so you could have gotten in somewhere in here for the short on the way down. Thanos crossover, when it is working, is a freaking beast. It's like Thanos, fully loaded Infinity Gauntlet. I'm going to get out of NNE team. I'm not going to wait around for this, and I'm just going to reshort it. Oh, no, hold on. Right as I'm pulling up my hotkeys for Lightspeed. Okay, all right, I'll give you a little more, 3 more seconds. 3, let's see what you do. I'm not going to look. 3, 2, God, would you make your mind up in any? I hate these plays. God, these are the worst. Oh man, I just feel like this is gonna crack down, and I don't want to give up on it though. Gosh, I gotta stick to candlestick confirmation. I've got to stick to candlestick confirmation, Josh. Don't get out of it yet. Wait for it to get over that 9. This is also in a Thanos crossover too that I'm looking at over. So this is one of the other ones that it just has not gone down that much. And that VWAP essentially is holding it up. And essentially their old resistance area, right? And once this cracks, team, it's going to be so juicy. It's the only stock I'm looking at right now. Tay, do you have shorts in now? I think NNE is 19. Yeah, oh no, Tay, we've already been in short, boss. You need to scroll up. We've been in short. I told everybody $20 shelf crack. I got in at 1970 something, 1972 or something like that. Got in somewhere in the 1970s on the crackdown. And when I was scaling out, I accidentally flattened myself out. So I took about I made about 3 feet because of the spread, which I didn't want to flatten out. I was trying to use my hotkeys, and I pressed the flatten button, and so that just markets you out. And so I was like, shit. So I could have made more money, and I would have had a much better entry. And so I made good money, but now I'm back in 500 shares, smaller, 1922 cost basis. AMD still going down in the Thanos crossover. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, Tay, you just wait. Yeah, Tay, no, I would just wait. I'm already in now, so I would just wait if I were you. Just wait. All right, so I've got the plays here overall. I'm waiting for NNE still in NNE. It's only 500 shares. That's why I'm like, it's not a lot. Let's see. I see NNE have VWAP defense very strong, keep basing and hanging. Exactly. Yep. That's why I know the pullback through there is going to be so severe. Thanos crossover though is still continuing to pay out on AMD, SPY, NVDA. When you see these plays, team, you've got to take advantage of them. When you see these plays, and they don't happen every day, but when you see these plays, I bet This one wasn't one, probably it was already in the Thanos crossover from early on this morning. This one's a little wonky. It's kind of one of the back and forthers. You know where it's good and then it's not good. It's good, then it's not good. So you can kind of go back and forth and scalp it. These are the ones you like the most. That when you fully enter the Thanos crossover, you just continue to dump down. Tay, I honestly, man, it is so hard for me to read your chart, whatever charting service you use, my man. Just so you know, I can't read those. It is so hard for me to read it. But as far as charting's concerned, what I'd be looking at is under this 1890 mark, which maybe we get held up there, maybe 1860. You know, you just don't know because we haven't cracked yet fully yet, you know, and haven't gotten a big death candle. I, though, still would imagine once we start cracking down, this 18-ish mark is the first area, 18 to 1790, and then a move down to 1730. Right here. That's where I'd be looking at. That's exactly what I'd be looking at. NNE's lower VWAP band is at 1660. On my side, do we get there? I mean, we could by, you know, end of day, but we'll see. The main thing is we have to crack through this VWAP in 19. If we don't do that, I could easily see this play at some point because it's up. Now, it is forming this little ghostly head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. CR Trader, my 50% stop loss kicked me out of any red 150 looking for another. Yes, sounds good, my man. Sounds good, my man. Sounds good, my man. I'm just sticking in. I'm always middle physical. I don't put the physicals in, so I'm just I just trigger it myself when I'm ready to fire away on the Fox 4, Fox 3, Fox 2. And real, it's funny. I was just talking to chasing the look. What Spy looks like to me, kind of looks like an old school Arby's hat. You know, it's kind of a head and shoulders, but that looks like an old school Arby's hat, man. I was like, man, that looks like a damn old Arby's hat. He was asking for a bounce play, and I'm like, I'd look for the other side of the Arby's hat on down. That's what I'd be looking for. So Spy, nice, good move on down in that Thanos crossover. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. Let's see here. Jay Waste, let's see here. What do you think about RGS? Do you see it dropping in the next few days? Let's go over to RGS. Oh, yes, that's right. Because what was this? And I knew this play, duh. Yeah, here's my point with this. It still has a chance to pop. C-Max, previous runner, moving right now. So C-Max now trying to take the small cap mob with a little bit of volume out of nowhere. But be careful with that. It's out of nowhere. But RGS, it has at least about another week, in my opinion, Weiss. If it could stay above 1750, especially stays above 20, it has that chance to really squeeze and go, right? It's got room to get up to like 28. 28 would be your next area up. And I think over that, if I'm not mistaken, then it's got another... dumbass over here. It's got another good jolt to run over 28, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, at least a 30, but then it could get up to like 35, right? And that's the thing. Do we do it? You know, we're still in this uptrend and squeeze. So not quite yet, in my opinion. We're, not so fast, my friend, for the short. And do I see it dropping? Not yet. I don't. This is going to be one of those plays where... he wins the short, wins the short. A lot of the time those plays, kind of like NNE, although it's running up today, back to this play, it'll have its day, and then you'll kind of get that pullback, and you'll get a multi-day move down. NNE was one of those plays, you go to the 1 year, 1 day. that had been moving up, and then you finally kind of get that first big red day, and then you know once you start turning red and coming down, it's not coming up, and you're finally getting that pullback, so to speak. How would you play C-Max? I honestly, Robert, probably wouldn't, because it's lower volume, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you get volume. That's a little sketchy for me. The way I would probably trade it would be getting shorts and shorting this under 420. Under 420, you're under the VWAP, down to 4, take profit there, and the rest of it, if you crack back down in the 370s area, maybe you get 360s. That's how I would trade that, Roberto. Roberto. By the way, team, here you go for everyone out there. My charting lessons, how to chart, what to be looking for day in, day out. What are my thoughts on Kala? There's that real quickly. Kala. Slow and steady. Nothing today, boss. Newman, there's just nothing here, baby boy. I wish there was. We're just not getting it from RGS, or, earlier I thought maybe MLGO could have been the one for the day. Just not getting it. We just ain't getting it today, unfortunately. So same thing with Kala. Nothing right now. I mean, maybe at some point today, if you can ever get over 7, 725 area, whatever this is, yeah. That's where it can maybe run 725 area. That's what you'd be looking for. If and when it gets over that, that's when you can look for a squeeze. Maybe even like mid-candle breakout set up for for Monday, boss. Be looking for that. Right now, too, I know I've been asking about this, or obviously get asked about this little, hey, how sign up for those alerts you get every morning. Oh, man, here comes stupid NNE again as well. You gotta be kidding me here, NNE. So I'm gonna go back over to NNE. I'm watching it real closely to see if we get reversal here, candlestick confirmation, because we are literally coming into candlestick confirmation. Oh, and there it goes. Stopped out. Out of NNE. Real quickly, here's my morning alert sign-up link, which today, which is really crazy, really quickly, if NNE pops up to 22.25, I will short that at high of day. I don't short the high of day, but every once in a while I'll do. I want to go back and kind of tell you, just show you, I'll play one of these real quickly.
Well, to 162.55, up to around 163.25. That'll be my normal high of day, 162.50 to 163 area. Over 163.25, which is this Monday's high of day.
And look how that was resistance for a while, 163.25.
Watch for a good squeeze up to 166.
And where was high of day? 166. And I said over 163.25. Didn't mention any other levels and said watch for a good squeeze. I know Jay Webb in chat killed this right here as well. If you need help in the morning, I break down small caps, large caps, what to trade, where to trade, how to trade it. Giving you levels, where to go long, where to go short. You can use those levels the rest of the day. If and when you ever need any help, team, sign up for those alerts. Got it, team? And again, been doing these one-on-ones with traders for over 3 years now. It just blows my mind. I've been doing this for 3 years. I am doing a July 4th sale. Been asked about this so much. I did it last month, but I'll do it one last time. I've only done this now. This is my third time to do it where I'm throwing in freebies. So I do, you can just do one with me. You can do 3 with me, 5 with me, 10 with me. Anyway, I'm throwing in freebies. So if you book a 3-pack, you'll get a 4th one. You'll book 5, you'll get a 6th one for free. If you book 10, you'll get 2 for free. You get 12. And I've also priced all those down, so you're really getting more for what you're paying for. So really, in the end, you're really getting almost 5 for the price of 3. You're getting almost probably 7-ish, because I made them cheaper than what they normally cost. And definitely the 10-pack is the cheapest because it's 12 now, and I actually marked that down to where it costs it's really cheap. So if you need any help, I wanted these when I first started to come over and actually talk to someone, watch them go over levels. I ask people questions, ask someone questions, actually in person. I know coming to chat and watching me and watching Deck and watching all the good traders and getting alert from all the other good traders in chat, it's beneficial. But and I knew this early on, the best way to get help is actually through like you're going to school, like if you did like online classes, or if you went to class in person, which I do have people here that live close to me that come over and trade, do stuff with me live. That's the best way to learn. You're not going to, it's really hard to learn through a phone call or learn to, at least for me, it took me a while, but I did it, to learn from just on your own and just watching people, right? You can learn, but it just takes a lot longer. I'm here to be your crutch, your coach, your motivator, your mentor, psychiatrist and therapist for a lot of people too. There's a lot of definitely venting, complaining, and moaning that needs to be done. I totally understand it because you're going through a lot. So if you need anything, team, there are traders in chat. I mean, like Rick's seeing the morning alerts, which is crazy. He's up 60K in Europe right now. You know, I've got other traders. I mean, I love helping you guys. Like I sometimes it boggles my mind when I think about it, but I really just don't. But I'm just like, man, because I'm just like living life, right? But it's crazy to think. I love it though, being able to, point being, when I always wanted to stream and I always wanted to do that kind of stuff with you guys, but I never thought, like, man, you know, it's going to be really cool because these people are going to be making money, you know, so I never really thought about it that way until like the past year or so. I'm like, man, it's really cool to be able to help you guys out, put money in your back pocket, you know, do anything I can to, you know, in those one-on-ones or in the morning alert, so that way you guys can get a better edge, essentially, in my opinion, on the stock market and get better faster, you know, and try to find, because again, most of us are humans. Hopefully all of us are humans, but we build these habits. And the more you trade and trade and trade, and you may probably are most likely building bad habits, because most traders I work with, and like myself, I luckily didn't trade long enough to build enough bad habits. My only bad habit is I was OCD and wanted to be, every trade had to be right, and I wouldn't trade. I was too chicken shit. And so I'm like, okay, let's get this out of my system, right? Let's figure out how to trade. What to trade, so you know when to trade, and you're not scared to trade because you know what you're doing. And now I know, kind of now with what I've done and working with all these traders, I have become, to me, like a better, you know, mentor, psychologist. I feel like I'm truly like I'm a doctor now, not in the high term, but you know what I'm saying, but like truly that, because you guys come see me, I'm writing down information about you guys. I know what to ask. I know kind of how to approach stuff, how to maybe peel back those onion layers that you're building up, bad habits and stuff, because I have to figure those bad habit layers, like, hey, here's what you're doing. And you've got to identify it and tell yourself and be a grown adult, however old you are. Most people I work with are my age or older, which is crazy. I thought I'd be working with a bunch of 20, 25, 30-year-olds, and I'm not. I'm usually working with people my age or older. And we've got to understand, we're older. We've built these habits in. It's going to be a little bit harder to peel them back. But once we do, then it's just becoming a robotic process of, again, you know, I want to go get water like I did earlier. I go get ice water, and I know, you know, it's just, I don't think. I know exactly what to do. Yep, CR Trader. That's why I'm going to wait CR Trader on NNE until it cracks this $19 mark. I'm looking to trade again for sure on NNE. It's going to be when 19 cracks. Had that downtrend break, reclaim the 9. The volume's just low on this, so I'll keep it on watch 100%. I will keep it on watch. Long tail shows bulls pushing. Yes, Tay, even if it's a red tail, a lot of the time, yeah, because what you do, when you're going down, you will probably typically engulf the candle, right? And you'll actually come back down with it. But when you're going up a lot of the time, that may not happen. You know, you may engulf this part and go up for more. So it shows a little bit, yeah, at least for the time being, that bulls are in control. This play is, unfortunately, about like in small caps today. As you can see here, just a little wonky. Lucy in the sky with diamonds for all you small cap traders. I'm going to give that a go. If you're looking for a long, I know CMND there is finally that paying out a little bit more. That was, now in the end, it took a while. It took about an hour for that trend line crack to pay out, but now that trend line crack has kind of paid itself out. But Lucy in the sky with diamond seam, watch this over 65, 66 cents. This has room to run to 75 cents over high of day. This one's still on squeeze mode, has a trend line. Any stocks you want to go over, let me know. Break down whatever. If you want me to break down some kind of charting, how I'm looking for plays, how I found 166 resistance on AMD, and that was going to be ultimate high of day. And so far, my ultimate high of day, I'm pretty sure I got it, nailed it on the dot. Whammy. There's my ultimate high of day. And that kid, God, I should have went short there. Yeah, gee golly, you know. Trust yourself a little bit more, Josh. Lucy in the sky. That's old farts to have to get our old emotional. Oh, yeah, no, exactly, Tay. It's hard. I mean, D. Sarley, it's hard to do. Hard to do, D. Sarley. It's just hard to do, man. You thinking SMCI at the low of day? Let's go to SMCI. You thinking SMCI at the low of day? What are you talking about at the low of day? What do you mean by at the low of day? It is at the low of day. But what do you mean by that, D. Sarley? You thinking what about SMCI at low of day? Like shorting it? You mean like the short in this shelf crack right here? Is that what you were trying to type in real quickly? That's what I thought. Do you think, let's see here, do you think you can go lower? And oh, gotcha. No, I think it's going to go lower, in my opinion. I think we'll at least hit 845. I would wait, too, on these plays when they go to, and see, here we go for more. We'll see, though. I would either wait for the lower V, see when the lower VWAP band finally, and it'll do it quick a lot of the time if you're looking for a bounce. And if it doesn't do it quick, like I always say, put your lines in and trade them, and I'd be looking for a downtrend break on this one right here. I'd just be looking for a downtrend break. So if you want to go long, watch for a downtrend break and a reclaim of that 9 EMA. That will give you a good possibility for a long. And Adam, you were right. He is looking for a long. Adam, what do you think about a long on Chewy? Okay, that'd be real annoying, right? Over the VWAP. Over the VWAP. I like this. If it reclaims a VWAP, watch for, a candlestick confirm over at 3 minute, 5 minute. I like the 5 minute a little bit more, but 3 minute, you want to use that for confirmation. I went to 5 because I'm trying to look at the 9 EMA and what it's done. It's not that good because even in the 5, you went over it, came back down. And so it's like, man, And so I'd be a little more careful with going long here. It is got that W shape, and we've talked about with the booty cheek, when that booty cheek's a little bit higher right here. So that's why I like if it reclaimed the VWAP, because now that booty cheek is really starting to form, That makes sense, Adam? Adam G. I said NVDA reclaimed the downtrend. Look at that. Is that crazy, team? Right off the downtrend. You can't really see it I can see it better in a 3 minute, but over it, down off of the old downtrend, use it as support, and now we're trampolining off of it. Got it, Adam. Got it. That was actually with the Arkansas Razorbacks fight song. Nice move back up. There's your downtrend break, and maybe the reclaim of the view up and down, the 9 EMA as well on NVDA for a long. So there you go. It's kind of what I was talking about for SMCI, So SMCI, that's kind of your move up, in my opinion. Watch for that downtrend break. We did go a little bit lower, not too much lower. We did get into the 49s, but not too, or the 49 area, but not too much lower there. The band hasn't lowered yet, so we still could possibly go a little lower. Still watching NNE on my side as well, so don't forget. I have not forgot about NNE. I'm watching NVIDIA. It's breaking that downtrend. AMD's not moving as much anymore, and I'm watching SPY on my side as well with NNE. Over here, the Lucy and that trend line crack coming down a little bit more. Also, watch for that VWAP and this little shelf of 55, 56 cents. Once that cracks, I would imagine you get at least a short down to around 54. 54 is the barrier and key, in my opinion, kind of the gatekeeper for this to stay up or down. I think when it cracks it again, we will definitely hit 50, if not lower. And if we do hit lower than 50 again, I don't think we'll make a comeback. New kids on the block are done. Questions you guys have? Anything you want to go over? Let's see. All right, Mama made. Oh, there you go. Well, maybe. Good job on AMD. Good job. Might still see more money on NVIDIA. There you go. Yeah. We'll see what we get here, because NVIDIA is breaking that downtrend really nicely. NVIDIA, beautiful downtrend break now coming up. Well, maybe have a great weekend. Well, if you come back around, hopefully, maybe if not, no worries. But yes, this weekend, have a great one. See you back on Money Monday. Or if you, like I said, maybe if you do somehow jump back in later on. We will see you later on. Probably do afternoon commentary right at the start of Power Hour today. Got a one-on-one that I have here coming up, and I will take a break probably in about 10-15 minutes, team, because I have a one-on-one in about 35 minutes. So I have a one-on-one in about 35 minutes. And then after that, I will, I want to run some errands real quickly. I got some stuff that I want to do. But then as soon as I get back, I'm done and good for the day, and I'll go live and jump on the mic. So again, should be back easily before the start of Power Hour, so I can then go live with you guys. I see you there. I see you, Queenie. You're so pretty. I'm not quite done yet, okay? My lab knows like every little, I mean, obviously labs are ridiculously smart. She just knows as soon as I'm going live, and she's just sitting here staring at me, wagging her tail. Queenie, go get me a beer. Yep, go get me a beer. I need some, go with the cheese and peanut butter crackers this time. Go with the combo crackers. Yeah, I like those. Those are good. Little bit of both. Okay, or just go get in the bed. That's cool. All right, she's like, no beer, Dad. ECDA, this is popping up a little bit. Someone mentioned this one earlier, ECDA. It was dead in its tracks. There is possibility that maybe it can pop up. And why? Because nothing is moving. It is dead as can be out. So there is a chance you could squeeze up here to pre-market highs here. So watch for reversal. Over 135-ish, 136.7 area, right? Where's this little upper shadow at? There's one little weird upper shadow right there in this candle. Oh, no, that's the actual VWAP. That's not a candle. Okay, cool. Then no, okay, it's what, okay, no. So candlestick confirmation here. Yeah, once we get over 130-ish, I know the high originally was about 130. Candlestick confirmation. Let's see if we get more movement up over 130. We are failing at it, though, right now. All right, team, I'm going to take the break. Just making sure there was nothing else out there. I was kind of looking around at different plays. I just don't see a lot. We're getting that rejection back on down from the large cap plays. Big sell-off right back into resistance area. So you're right. They were right back into resistance. And that shows you right now that it, and I talked about it. I kind of was jokingly saying it. But again, I was like, I've seen it before. This may end up being one of those days where we make a nice, good move up and high of day. And then we look back and we're in power hour and we're at low of day. And continuing to go down, like, wow, what a reversal. Oh, candlestick confirmation, and we are going up a little bit more, so let's see if we squeeze over 140 here. Does have a shot to possibly push to 160, maybe 175. We good for now, team? I'm going to be around for the next hour, and at least probably the next hour and 45 minutes. Again, I have a one-on-one from the top of the hour to the next top of the hour, so I'll be busy in that. Won't really be able to answer any questions, but if you need anything, team, do not be shy. Hit me up. Ask people, questions in chat. Be careful, though. Sit on your hands. I don't see anything really majestic out there overall for the day that's just, yelling at me and saying, hey, unless you're going in for these quick little scalpier plays as of right now, an SMCI might even go down a little bit further. We did get that downtrend break, but boom, we're right back on down. This is showing me, letting me know that bears are definitely starting to control the day so far, a little bit more so. Well, maybe Adam, D. Sarley, traded up, CR Trader Tay, Baja, see you typing, Newman, Robert, JYCR Trader, Tay, Wahab, Jim Bond, Zero Day, Bunny, everyone, Cousin Greg, have a great day. Have a great weekend if you're out. I'll see you back here this afternoon for afternoon commentary. And, of course, if you're out for the weekend, have a great, safe, blessed, food-filled weekend. Getting ready for July 4th. Getting ready to shoot some fireworks off. I need to get some because Sunday is going to be a little cooler. Sunday and Monday. Numi, yes, Wahab as well. Robert, Wahab, go get some damn sleep, man. It's got to be late for you over there. It's got to be super late, damn it. Wahabis. Wahab. Queenie, just ready to go outside. Pop up. All right. Be back here, team. Guys, hold on. Be back here, team. Right before I get into my one-on-one. So I'm going to step out of the office for a minute, but I'll be back in here before I get into the one-on-one. If you need anything, DM me, hit me up in chat, tag me. I'll answer you and say, hey, what do you need there, Johnny? No soup for you. No soup for you. And that's what I'll just say. How about I just do that the rest of the day? I'm closed, and I'll just put, like, every time you guys ask me a question, I'll just put, like, a GIF that says, like, we're closed or no soup for you. Love you guys. Sit on your hands for now. There's not a lot of great trades out there. My one trade, if I'm trading for the rest of the day, is going to be NNE. And now NNE might be one of those days, because we've talked about that, like, days it goes. And we really see it kind of continue to go, except for when you're at the top and you made this good pullback. So this may be one of those days that is kind of like this day, that maybe we even just linger here and don't ever crack but this is the crack area. VWAP, 1910 or so, that's the crack. Yeah, who let the dogs out? Who? Cisco let the dogs out. Who? All right, lost boys, lost girls. I'll either see you back here on Money Monday, or I'll see you back here this afternoon for Power Hour commentary in 3, 2, 1. I didn't have Lowrider pulled up. Damn it. I'm so sorry. I'm behind here today. Let's get some Lowrider. Let's get that cowbell. Cowbell. Some cowbell. Hey, Donnie. Throw a little Lowrider on. Bangarang!